recruitable yet, but will be hot prospects when the time comes. And here we go, 113 pounds underway in the red, Fred Bachmann. He's from Faith Christian in Pennsylvania. He's taking on Jonathan McGinty in New Jersey. McGinty ranked 5th in the country. Bachmann not yet ranked because he's just starting his freshman year. And sometimes you see rising freshmen get ranked when they compete through Fargo or the USA Wrestling System, but Bachmann doesn't. He competes for Puerto Rico. He's in on a single leg and trying to convert on the edge. McGinty, wizard defense. Got that shin in there. And Bachmann gonna try to drag him back inbounds. McGinty collects that leg, and we're scrambling on the edge. McGinty passes, they're out of bounds. McGinty has that St. Joe's regional singlet on. We've seen a lot of really good wrestlers come through that program. Mentioned Bachmann wrestled for Puerto Rico. He was a U17 world silver medalist this summer. Only lost to Dom Munaretto in the finals. By the way, this bracket did contain the #1 ranked 113-pounder in the country, Ignacio Villaseñor. McGinty took him out in the semis in a 1-point match.
Yes, he did. A stall call difference maker in that match. And what a slide by, perfectly timed there by Bachmann. Nothing yet though, the Granby from McGinty, no takedown.
In the old no reaction time, you know, that may have been a takedown, but look, that's not the rule. Hand touch, but just for a second. McGinty, really quick reaction, and incredible attack, and then great defense there. And there's going to be a stall call on McGinty, first one of the match. That running the guy off the mat on the edge, that's something that Bachmann, I've seen him do quite a lot. He's really good at it.
And that stall call, similar situation, was actually what gave McGinty the winning point he needed. They called straight arm push on Villaseñor, which gave, that was his second stall call.
Looking like a scoreless first period. Oh my goodness, got around behind, and just for funsies, a little back arch. Coin flip goes to Bachmann. He's going down.
Yeah, and I don't want to say you wasted that slide by, but now McGinty's felt that for the second time, and really, you hitting that right as the buzzer ends, not completing it the first time. It's tough.
Bachmann quad pod up to his feet. We'll see. Yeah, McGinty didn't really commit to the ride, so it's 1-0. Bachmann in the lead. Bachmann, a freshman for Faith Christian in Pennsylvania. They are a powerhouse program in the AA division, PIAAs, and their lineup's going to be interesting. Obviously, you got Fred Bachmann, you got his brother Joe, who competed at 120, but also Gage Patero, one of the top guys in the country, competed at the same weight at 120. So, what are they going to do with all that talent? It'll be fun to find out. Ooh, McGinty. Little arm throw attempt there, and Bachmann reacted well. They're on the edge. 105 left. McGinty wanted to restart, so he just kind of worked his way out of bounds, and he'll get set.
Control center.
And also the Baoji. We need that Baoji turned in.
Yes. Now we're moving. Clear.
Hard hand fight. Under a minute to go, second period.
Keep moving.
We've seen Bachmann initiating the lion's share of the attacks here in this match so far.
I need purpose to that motion.
Shot McGinty.
Really, the slide bys is what he's had the most success with so far, not his leg attacks. We'll see if he tries to go back to it.
Yeah, and the real difference maker right now is that stall call.
Careful resting your
Bachmann's
hands.
pace is slowed though, and so it's unlikely that he's going to earn another one with this type of strategy. And there's that slide by again. McGinty clears out, faces, shot. Bachmann head outside, looking for a double leg on the edge, and Bachmann trying to slip out around behind. McGinty was holding that lat. They gave him the takedown, and Bachmann claps. He's fired up. No challenge from McGinty's corner.
Yes,
and,
we do. There's the monkey.
It was just a slightly delayed challenge.
The 2 went up after time was out. Now, was control established before the 2 went up, or excuse me, the 3 went up?
Yeah, they're going to take a look at this to confirm. And these.
McGinty doesn't even know. In his corner challenged.
Yeah, he's like, what's going on back here? McGinty's already set on bottom.
Yeah, and it was an interesting decision by McGinty to reach around for the lat, almost like a lat whip. That allowed Bachmann to come underneath both arms and kind of secure the takedown. I think this one is probably going to stand without having a second look at it.
Let's take another look at this. Got Bachmann in on the single, and then he gets head outside, switches off double leg finish. McGinty grabbing that lat, and does he have enough of the lat to avoid giving up the takedown? I don't think so.
Now, we don't see where the clock is in that replay.
The clock is what we need, and we don't see that. And I wonder if the official has a view of that clock on his screen. By the way, one of the things that Super 32 does that I think is pretty unique and pretty good is they have one official he's in charge of all reviews, independent review system.
You're looking at right now.
Yeah, you see him right there. He's not roughing the matches and reviewing his own calls. He's a lot less biased in that regard. And they give him a pretty official looking shirt. That head official, bowling style button up. I mean, yeah. This is not regular officials, black and white stripes. There you go, if you guys want to see that again from another angle. Bachmann converts that double leg finish. McGinty reaching back, and they just confirmed that takedown, and so the challenge monkey is gonna have to wait till 120. Man, look at that crowd around the mat. What an environment.
Yeah, we've been going witches in the semis for the challenges, but monkeys here in the finals.
Okay. McGinty up to his feet. Bachmann cuts across and commits to this ride. McGinty reaching in for the leg, and Bachmann just keeping a toe in bounds. He wants to use as much of this clock as he can.
Look where you are!
Bachmann has done a really good job throughout this tournament of putting pressure on guys on the edge of the mat, and they're going to whistle him off there. But in the semifinal, Bachmann's opponent was tired of being on the edge of the mat and grabbed the mat to get the out of bounds call. But that's a technical violation, because if you're grabbing the mat, you can pull on it, all that. So he actually ended up surrendering a point to Bachmann because of that. But it was all a result of Bachmann's just persistence on the edge.
A reminder that it's college out of bounds rule, obviously, as we saw there, but no writing time. Still high school rules besides that, just the out of bounds.
Yep. Elbow back.
McGinty to his feet. Bachmann now with the wrist, and he may try to return him into a tilt. Now collects that ankle. Stall warning on Bachmann.
That was maybe a little quick. He was working to return, I thought, with that front trip, but got to return.
Yeah, and sometimes you'll see that called a little bit differently in the third period when there's a little more urgency. Minute 16 now left in the match. McGinty, not a point to his name yet. McGinty rolls, Bachmann follows. Bachmann keeping that foot in bounds. You can tell McGinty, he wants to be out of bounds so bad.
incredible mat IQ from Bachmann to keep that right toe in on the mat return.
Stalemate. They're going to come back with 47 seconds left.
Obviously, the more time McGinty spends in the bottom position, the less time he has to work for a takedown, which he needs just to tie this up.
We're up and out, into it.
Yeah, Bachmann, such good forward pressure.
Up.
And then when McGinty does get to his feet, he's so tricky there too. There we go, there's finally the escape. McGinty is gonna drive Bachmann off the mat. 25 to go. What's McGinty's go-to attack? We really haven't seen him on the offense much throughout this match.
Bachmann does have a stall, but he is engaging.
15 to go. McGinty coming forward. Hand fight so far, looks for a shot. Bachmann stuffs it. Stall warning against Bachmann. It's not going to matter unless McGinty can get to some offense. And a little chest bump there at the end. The officials intervening, and Fred Bachmann firing up the crowd. And
Bachmann says I'm number one.
yeah, well, there he is. Fred Bachmann, Super 32 champ. He's won this thing a whole bunch of times at the younger age level. They just said on the